Hi guys, welcome to Unit 5, Lesson 3, Unit Rates from Tables and Equations. So as a reminder, a proportional relationship is a relationship in which two quantities or more have a constant relationship, okay? So like I have just a quick example here, 2/4 is equal to 1/2, right? 3/6 would also be equal to 1/2, right? They have a proportional relationship. They all reduce to the same thing. That's one way to think about it, at least when they're in fraction form, okay? A unit rate is a rate, right, which is a special kind of ratio, where the denominator is 1, okay? So one example, and they give you a ton of them in your lesson, but 40 miles per hour, or 40 miles in 1 hour, right? We know that is like speed, like that's a common speed that you go on like a residential street, maybe not residential, but like, I don't know, I live in Albuquerque, I think going down Eubank or something like that, right? The speed limit is 40 miles per hour, okay? So that's the unit rate, how far you could go in 1 hour. If it's written in equation form, we can write that as y equals mx, where m is the unit rate. So if it's in this format, whatever number the coefficient is in front of the x is your unit rate. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind for when we get to some problems, including this first one. All right, number 1, which is also number 4 on your practice. The cost of a pencil is described by the equation y equals 19 cents per x, or times x. What is the cost of one pencil? Well, if we go back up here to our equation, right, it's already in that same format. So that is right there is our unit rate, right? So the answer would be 19 cents, okay? That is our unit rate. Because if I were to put 1 in here to represent the number of pencils I'm buying, I would get 19, right? If I put 2, I'd get 38 cents, and so on, all right? That's what that's showing. Okay, number 5 on your practice. The number of points that Pedro scored in a basketball game is represented by the equation 4y equals 104x. In this equation, y represents the total number of points and x represents the number of games. How many points did Pedro average per game? So to solve a problem like this, what you're going to do is you're going to take the equation and we want to get it into that same format that we were just looking at. We want the format of y equals m times x. Well, right now, to do that, I need y by itself on the left. So I'm going to divide both sides by 4. That gets me y by itself. And then 104 divided by 4. Well, let's see. 100 divided by 4 is 25. And then 4 divided by 4 is 1. Add those together, we get 26. Okay? So now that it's in that format, what this tells us is that he averaged 26 points per game. All right? That's what that tells us. So we could say 26 points. And that's it. This last one here, number 1 on your quick check, we're given a table. It says cost of pencils. We've got quantity of pencils and the cost. And then it says determine the cost of one pencil. Okay? So to do that, what we want to know is, let's see, if we're looking for one pencil, well, there's our unit, right? So we could say, we could have like dollars per one pencil. That's what we're looking for. So what I can do is I can say, okay, well, I'm going to take these dollar amounts and divide by the quantity or the number of pencils it's buying me, and I can figure out how much one pencil is going to cost. So, and we can do that with any one of those numbers. We could take 12 and divide it by, what was it, 48? That gets us 25 cents. Let's check the other ones. $6 divided by 24, there's 25 cents. $3, oops, nope, oh my goodness. $3 divided by 12, 25 cents. $1, Oh man, $1.50 divided by 6 gets us 25 cents. So again, it costs 25 cents per pencil. Okay? All right, I hope that helps. Keep me updated and let me know if I can be of more support, okay? Have a wonderful day.